Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. We are just getting started. Pass somewhat off target. He has found the way, and the finish! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, they can break here. Maicon charging forward, the ball at his feet. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba, starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mackay. Michael. And here's Yamal. That's going across goal. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Laval yet to have an attempt on goal. Mackay! Mackay! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Akanji is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably...
Great chance! It is a fantastic goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Laval are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't...
Shot, surely! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Laval are doing very nicely, thank you.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Akanji. Now Saliba. Yaya Toure. And it's Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chips it through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Akanji with the clearance. Maicon. Ajax are looking to go forward now.
2 added minutes.
Now he's got space here. That's really well cleared. Yaya Toure. Great vision. Yamal wants to run onto this. Ah, such a clever touch. Oh, good read. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Lavallois absolutely dominated that half,
like
Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Laval, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break.
Substitution for Ajax, number 2, Cannavaro. Coming on to replace him is number
So the action
11,
resumes.
Sterling.
And the pass is intercepted. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Yamal is in a really good position out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot a goal. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Fernandez. Oh, good effort. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Michael conjures time and space where few can. And here's Hullet. And that's gone loose. Marcelo. Vieira. Yamal being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He is through here. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. That is good alertness. Schmeichel with the clearance. And it's Yaya Toure. Over to the right flank.
The attendance
Cross
for this
deflected
match
over the goal line for a corner.
50,913.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, great leap! Defending of the desperate variety. That has not gone well. Femi, Saliba, Yaya Toure. Well, they've got it again, and they are prompt with their pressing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Laval have it back and can go again. And here's Mohamed Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Ajax, number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 10, Bullet. Number
Tries
8,
to get it clear.
Fernandez. Number 21, Mohamed Salah.
Ajax have their
Coming on
second
the
corner
field,
now.
Number 32, Vieri. Number 12, Van Basten.
That has been knocked
15,
clear.
Gerrard. Number 14,
Laval
Dani
has the chance to
Olmo.
go the other way.
Substitution in progress.
Beckham, Maicon. Saliba. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. It's played through for him. Referee is just... Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! And he's quick to get rid. And it's Gerrard looking to pass their way up the pitch. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's on it. Can he get away? Pull it. Oh, it's Beckham. Knocks it into space. An instinctive delivery. Pepe attempts a clearance. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Vieri. Gerrard. Shifted into the flank. And this is Van Basten. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That pass has been well intercepted. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an
Van
example.
Basten is onto it in a flash. Oh, good taken, and takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Fermin is onto this. Oh, it's Gerrard. Played in by Gerrard. And the ball is out of play.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Laval, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team...
He's rising! In he goes again! Oh, he's been caught napping!
And this is Gerrard.
Gerrard delivers.
Gullit is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Gerrard. In it comes. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Figo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Vieira. Tries to pass it through. Space for him to turn and look.
Header! It's there! And Laval score first. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
La Valois are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Saliba. Mohamed Salah going after that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Mackay dominates aerially so often. And here's Mohamed Salah. Gullit does well to get it back. And here's Gullit. Saliba. Saliba drives forward on the overlap. Mackay. Laval do have a chance to counter here. He has found the way through, and he's picked it up out wide.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Punched away. It's a good-looking delivery. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! Good take, and is he in? And he can thump it away. Pepe gets across to intercept that. Played down the flank. Spread neatly. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he is down.
Decent chance! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Laval are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Gerrard. Laval looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. Well timed, excellent interception. Yaya Toure. And it's Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here's Lopez. Looking to play. Ibrahimovic! Now that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is... It's Ibrahimovic!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, nice touch. And he shoots! And it's half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Outside the stadium gate,
Laval sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Second period is underway. Ibrahimovic. Gerrard. That's a good ball. Yeah, conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Mackay. Now they can break here. He can run onto that. Now it's Figo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pepe cuts it out. Played out towards the right wing. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Maicon. Knocks it into space. Bigo crosses. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Maicon. Now Pirlo. That pass has been well intercepted. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. And here's Lopez. It's skewed away. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Marcelo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
52,820.
Mackay is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Gerrard. Salah.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Driving forward. And here's Mackay. And he cuts out the supply. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution for Ajax, number 5.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Ibrahimovic, number 21.
And he was quick to react.
Mohamed Salah.
Laval perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Number 11, Fermin. Coming on the field.
Beckham has the space to scheme.
Akanji.
Now the delivery.
Number 32.
And it's hoisted clear.
Number
Takes a
18,
shot.
Darwin Núñez.
Big relief, it just
Number
needed better
12,
contact.
Van Basten. Number 14, Danny Olmo. Substitution.
And here's Vieri. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's having a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Can he spark a counter here?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's out for a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Laval making further changes here, and in quick succession. Adriano coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Laval have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now the cross. Toure can clear it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Vieri. Threads one in. He's onside.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
And he's intervened well there. Vieri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham has it out wide and in space. Impressive jump! He will be livid with himself.
Substitution in progress.
Laval have opted to make another change here. Showing good feet. That has not gone well. Adriano. Can he get on the end of this? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Into the channel. Can he latch on to this?
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Here comes a terrific effort. Relentless. Just relentless. And they are... and that will be it. Laval, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heat.
Chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. And back to the keeper they go. Mata. Tolisso. Now it's Endrick. Yaremchuk. Morton. It's run loose here. Now it's Eto'o. And the through ball. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Bale. Shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Laval given another corner. Tries to get it clear. And that is expertly dealt with. Lyon have the chance to go the other way. Xavi. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Now, what about a counter-attack? First quarter of an hour gone. That has ended up in no man's land. Maitland-Niles. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Bale in acres of space out wide. Gets his head on it! And it's a goal! And Laval score first. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Laval have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Bale. And here's Eto'o. Oh, that's nice. It's Eto'o! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Maitland-Niles is there, and he can get that clear. Not the most accurate pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Tolisso.
Lyon definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
There's the header!
Maitland-Niles. And here's Eto'o. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Laval really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's a searching pass. Can he latch on to this? Moran tries to clear, and it's skewed away. Yaremchuk receives it in a good position here. Quality ball. Can he get it through? Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rice wins the duel this time. Stam is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Saliba threads one in, and here's Bruno Fernandes. It's Bale! Straight at the keeper.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Deep into stoppage time. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Laval can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Laval can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Saliba. Nice control. Stood up well to him there. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Bale. Nicely weighted ball. And that is well cleared. Bruno Fernandes delivers. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Maitland-Niles. Endrick. Built as the single goal between the sides. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He has found a way through. Bruno Fernandes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Van Nistelrooy being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Morton.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Maitland-Niles gets a good foot in there. And now the breakaway. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a goal kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Mata. And it's Maitland-Niles. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Stam, the man synonymous with solidity. Always onto this. Bruno Fernandes shifted it to the flank. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Rice. Saliba. He's picked his way through.
Lavallois surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bale! It's a loose ball. Tries a deft little ball. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Stam. That's Maldini. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Morton. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Morton, spread to the right. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Eto'o. And this is... And Van Nistelrooy! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Time for a change in personnel. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Van Nistelrooy. Saliba. Can they get him away? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Maldini. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Van Nistelrooy voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Lavallois definitely...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not working, they'll persist until they get it right.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Now he's off and running. Xavi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, oh no, this does not look good. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. That has been slung wide. Space for him to turn and look. That's tidy. Hoisted in. That's a decent clearance. That's an excellent interception. And he's heaved it away. Looking early. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Can he get it through? He's looking wide. Rafael Varane. Xavi, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Maldini is there to clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Eto'o. Shifted it to the flank. Now, can they get him away? Now the ball in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. A good play on the left-hand side here. Xavi. Saliba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And he's forced to go back. Cresswell. Mackenzie. 30 minutes gone. Flashes it across. Varane clears without hesitation.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
In towards the back. Oh, great leap! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Bruno Fernandes.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
They've played it short. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Bale. Bale! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Played out to the left flank, pinches it off him. Xavi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And this is Bale. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's the end of the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bruno Fernandes. It's a promising position. Here comes the cross. Tries to get it clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Xavi. That is good alertness.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Bale! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. That's good play. And he lines up a cross.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, just a keeper now. Shoots! It's in! The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Laval have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
In with the challenge. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's in on it. He's having a shot!
And a neat finish. And this is getting better and better.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that is out of play. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Crosses it in. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Eto'o. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Rooney, delivered towering, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Bale. Laval are looking to break at pace. Knocks it into space. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's one-on-one, surely! Takes a shot! It's a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness! What a delicious finish, that is immaculate!
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Laval have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And it's Rooney. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
He's not got that quite right. Threads one in. Big chance! And there's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Laval are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And Messi! He's got a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Le numéro 17, Messi!
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's a very...
And a chance! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Après 90 minutes de jeu par le numéro 18, Eto.
Cresswell. Some resolute defending there. That's destined for the flank. Messi venturing down the left. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's nice. Delivered in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Eto. Deftly away. Maldini. Aimed at the far side.
And a header!
And he was quick to react. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy...